Hi, I'm Phantom, and this is a audio test for the most part, so I'm just going to be talking for a little bit. What I'm going to be talking about is I haven't been satisfied with the gaming industry since 2016, 5 years ago. Like, a few of my friends and I were talking on Discord, as I talk with my friends pretty regularly in the first place, and one of them has just purchased For Honor, a game that came out very early 2017, and that just kind of got me thinking about how relatively lackluster the gaming industry has been since then. Really, besides a few, couple games every year, it's been a lot of bad decisions for big companies that have ongoing games, and pretty rookie mistakes for companies that have been only recently starting with games, or even just lackluster launches in general. And the reason why I haven't really been satisfied since 2016 is 2016 was a fantastic year for gaming in general. Dark Souls 3 dropped, that was huge for me. Dead by Daylight first came around, which was also really huge. I've loved that game. Technically For Honor is a 2017 release, but if you were in the closed alpha like I was, you started playing in 2016. So as far as I'm concerned, that is a 2016 release. Overwatch came out in 2016. The last good League of Legends season came out in 2016. Every single season after 2016 has just been a pretty shitty gimmick fest, with bad choices negatively affecting the main game. Titanfall 2 came out 2016. Pokemon Go was huge. Everybody was talking about and playing that game. Doom came out in 2016. That was huge. The last good World of Warcraft expansion, Legion, came out in 2016. So many good things happened, and really since then we haven't had a situation like that again. Going through the years, like I said, 2017 technically For Honor came out, but if we were to start with this year, the only two games that have really come out this year that I cared at all for, or really put enough time in for it to be a part of my year that I can remember, is Monster Hunter Rise and Guilty Gear Strive. There really haven't been any other games this year that have captured me to even the slightest extent that all the games in 2016 did. If we just kind of continue to go back in time, starting from now, 2020, besides Doom Eternal, what good happened? The Last of Us 2 came out. Sorry, I've tried to forget that game ever happened. Cyberpunk 2070. Cyberpunk was awful. that was not a good launch. That was not even a good game. The Final Fantasy VII remake came out. That was cool. I don't have a new gen PlayStation. I didn't get to play it. Demon's Souls remake came out. Don't have a new PlayStation. Didn't get to play it. The shitty WoW expansion of Shadowlands came out last year. It's just been rough. And all the good games besides Doom Eternal from last year were, like I've been saying, PlayStation exclusives. I didn't get to enjoy them. Even Animal Crossing. I didn't have a Switch. I got a Switch this year. I didn't have one last year. I didn't get to enjoy Animal Crossing when it came out. In 2019, Sekiro came out. That was cool, but my computer was too shit to play it at the time, so I didn't even get to enjoy that. The only real, notable launches that were positive were Apex's launch and Iceborne. Monster Hunter World is one of the few games since 2016 that I've actually thoroughly enjoyed. And in 2019, Iceborne came out, and in 2018, Base Game came out. Same with Dragon Ball FighterZ, that was 2018. 2018 was the closest thing to a year for gaming that really wasn't that bad. But, it was the mark. 2017 into 2018 was kind of the transition point where games just kind of declined. Fortnite became really popular, and even if you liked Fortnite a lot, the effect Fortnite had on gaming companies in general was pretty negative. Battlerite was a game I very, very heavily enjoyed, and because of Fortnite's sudden overpopularity, along with other games like PUBG, and even before that, what was it? King of the Kill? H1Z1, I think? Yeah, like, with the rise of Battle Royales, that fucking destroyed Battlerite. Battlerite basically ditched their main game in order to try making a Battle Royale version of their game, and it was not very well done. That kind of time period is also marked by being the start of Blizzard and Riot Games' kind of self-hemorrhaging. Blizzard had their first really bad... Like, you can say what you want about the whole Diablo memes that were coming out with the whole what, you don't have a phone bullshit that Blizzard tried to pull. But Battle for Azeroth, while it not being the worst expansion, it was the start of Blizzard's bad decision-making that created the shit show that is Shadowlands. And while Shadowlands itself was bad, even worse was the other shit going on with Blizzard constantly. So Blizzard, like, they kind of stabbed themselves in the gut with BFA and then continued to bleed out profusely, and still are. Riot Games had their first really big gimmick come out with the League of Legends Mastery and Rune system, which was pretty popular. Everybody thought that was pretty cool because, you know, it was making an interesting change to something that already existed. But nobody knew that Riot Games is going to make the change and then never once try to do a single positive thing with it again. Ever since the Mastery system, or the Mastery rework, came around, they've just been repeatedly coming out with shitty gimmicks that they eventually just try to forget about at the end of the year, every single year. And then Riot Games has been putting a whole bunch of money into a whole bunch of other projects that are just better, to the point that computer League of Legends is the single worst thing Riot Games has, despite it being the thing that I feel like they should be trying to keep going, as it was the genesis of Riot Games. I really hope that we can have a time like 2016 again, because I just want to enjoy games. I want to enjoy games. I want to play a game for a month and still feel good about it, instead of feeling bad about it because the devs make bad choices or the game kills itself. I want to look forward to games. What am I looking forward to now? Elden Ring. That's it. That's all I'm looking forward to now. No other games have piqued my interest. No other games involve themselves with me enough for me to be excited for. Sure, there's a new card pack coming out soon for Legends of Runeterra, but that's it. There's nothing else to be excited for. It's just waiting until the next big thing gets announced and hoping it doesn't kill itself within a year. And that's just kind of sad. It's upsetting. I miss enjoying games. I miss feeling that excitement that I used to get when looking forward to a game. And while I'm hopeful and pretty much sure that Elden Ring is going to be amazing, what else is there to be excited for next year? Breath of the Wild 2 is supposed to happen, but who knows? That shit can get pushed out again. Sadly, there's no, like, end to this video where I come, say a happy point and something to look forward to. I've been thinking about this and needed to talk about something while I test my new microphone settings. It's the same microphone. I've just got new settings going, and we'll see if it's any good, and who knows? If the settings are awful, I probably won't even upload this, but hopefully we can look forward to stuff as gamers. Because we put a lot of money, especially considering so many of us are now adults, we put a lot of money into having a good rig, into having good setups, and the fact that we really have nothing but once glorious games that have kind of kicked themselves in the nuts, and no launches to be that excited for, it sucks. We've gotten so used to companies dicking us and themselves over. We've gotten used to Riot Games leaving League of Legends further and further behind to try and make money elsewhere. We've gotten used to Blizzard just constantly destroying itself. We've gotten used to having games come out as early access and then never get finished. And we've gotten used to games getting finished at their early access and never getting updated. It's rough, but hopefully there's a silver lining. Hopefully we can be excited, and yeah, just keep your fingers crossed. Let's just hope that these companies can finally turn themselves around and excite us again. I know I'm hoping for it.